3 is having mashed cousins for tea. Oh no. Back to LV. No, we're not back to LV. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Okay. Oh wait, let me hide the death counter. We shouldn't be seeing a death count of 3 TP. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Professional streamer, by the way. Anywho. Anywho. Welcome to the 3TP VOD Watchers. We've had a little bit of a mishap happen. I know I normally start off with a recap of, what's happened and so on, and I can start off with a recap. The recap is I did an oopsie yesterday and forgot to un-oopsie my oopsie. So here we are. My oopsie has caused a little bit of problems, and that's okay. We don't mind a little bit of problems. A little bit of problems are healthy, but this might take a little bit of time to fix. I'm not even certain where I would begin to fix this. So we'll see if we can get started. That is your recap. Welcome on in. Yeah. I did snatch a master egg generator from Ross to Kickstart. Yeah, and then I put it in the AE system. So, didn't do the greatest of jobs there. Had a lot of an oopsie. Oops. It is what it is. So yeah, let's just get started, shall we? We will go figure out some things, I guess. AE2 is down. Yeah, I did a dumb thing yesterday. Can't I just disconnect the stuff I don't need? We're not even generating power right now, so I don't know where I would begin to disconnect things. I mean, let me even, figure this out. So I have Hog in here. Wait, do these all just have Hog and they're not running for fun? Or is the problem the lack of liquid oxygen or something? It's probably the lack of liquid oxygen. Yeah, it is the lack of liquid oxygen. How do you even begin to fix this? We'll figure it out. We'll see. It shouldn't be too bad. Isn't it better to just roll a backup? Nah, that's not fun. Is it easier? Yeah. But I think this is fixable, so we'll see. Oxygen isn't mandatory. It is for Hog. It is for Hog, see? It won't run. So we'll start off by addressing this problem. And we'll go from there. Get the hand crank? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is go to the overworld and see if I have any backup stacked some useful things. We're praging for some useful things. And when I say useful things, I mean a couple million diesel. That will usually tend to save me in situations like... There we go. Okay. I think we have useful things. We might be chilling. My backup random shitty diesel setup from way back in the day. Lesson learned, keep tanks of liquid oxygen next to the generators. Yeah, a little bit. If you end up in situations like this, that would be smart to have around. Right, let's see if we can jumpstart these with a little bit of diesel then. It should start burning. I'm not even convinced this is going to be good enough to run right now, but I know I can click if I get the angle right. Yep. Can't I gen power from nether stars? Where are the nether stars, Looney Boy? Where are the nether stars? This is the problem, isn't it? Everything is inside AE and AE is down. If I had nether stars in my inventory, yeah, absolutely I could. Is it trying to burn the hog even now? Does that mean I need to take the hog out? That's fine, I guess I can pull the hog out. That's not a big deal. Sure, buddy. Let's get you out of there. Fine. Potato reenacts Cloudfare. Yeah, exactly. This is educational, chat. This is educational to everyone. Strap in and get learning. Don't take out hog in pub. Okay, thanks. Thank you, False Wolf. The hog is being publicly removed at the moment. Where do I begin? Why don't we just start by not starting? How about that? Okay, is this good? Are we now starting to get power? That's the first question. That's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy. Disconnect some machines? Yeah, of course, I will. I don't think anything's running right now, so most things should have power failed. At least I have AE. No, I don't, because AE hasn't yet turned on, which is a bit of a problem. I assume these are spinning up, right? That's why they're not generating a lot of power already. Okay, they're between all of them, they're generating 8,000 EU per tick. Are you kidding me? 8,000 EU per tick. Sir, why bother? Send help? A whole amp of IV? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy up in here. Oh, we're like flickering on occasionally. I wonder. Hey, Resmans, how's it going? It is going, you know, it's going. It's going-ish. It kicks me out every time it turns on for a tick, man. Skill issue? It was a bad decision, okay? It wasn't a skill issue. It was a bad decision that I knew was bad and then I left anyway. You could have told me I need UCFE for combustion fuels to make any kind of power. Well, I know that. Disconnect AE2 and try and start a nuke from diesel alone? I don't even know which nukes are currently online, to be honest. Which is the other problem. Okay, these guys look good. Are these guys good? Wait, actually, here's a better question. What's happening down here? Oh, this is... everything is off. Oh, no. This might be a really difficult problem to fix, actually. Why not backup power on the nuke net? Because I hadn't done it. No good reason, really. So, how much power is this thing, like, missing at the moment? Like, it needs to fill its buffer, right? Like, how are you looking? Yikes. Okay. Couldn't I, in theory, steal an export bus somewhere and configure it to export the stuff I need and hope it works? In the one tick the net is online? Maybe. Maybe. A bit of energy absorb would solve it? It would. Manually starting a nuke or two to start things rolling while monitoring? The problem with that, FortSolf, is that we're moving the power via AE. Like, the power doesn't go straight to the nuke. That's the current problem. Like, I can turn it on. The power doesn't go to the machine, though. That's the issue. So it's quite hard to turn on. Power that AE2 network with diesel? Oh, you mean like that? Okay, let's try something. The problem is, I don't have a combustion generator I can just grab. The power is generated through power? Yes. Yes. I have in the overworld. Will it be enough? I mean, I guess all we can do is try, right? Yeah, let's give it a go. All I can do is make an attempt at this. Let's go see. Weep Rage? Do I have batteries in the overworld? Batteries? No. None that would be charged, I think. Yeah, these are all, you know, sitting here trolling. Do I have any HV combustion gens? Yes, I have a couple of HV combustion gens. Oh, I have quite a few HV combustion gens, actually. Very good. If I can stop these inserting... Actually, who cares? It's just diesel. Gimme all 4 of these, and we'll see if we can go do something useful with them. Do I have filled AE cells? No. That would be the easiest solution of all, wouldn't it? I can rocket myself back to Ross and find a Grandmaster Absorber. I could do that. It won't be enough power, though. It's very little, remember? Maybe between these we might achieve something. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Alright, these combustion gens are about to do God's work. Let's find out if it's enough. Can I give them Hog? Oh, I can. Brilliant. Okay, they can have Hog then, rather than the diesel, which is actually harder to burn. Or, sorry, much more valuable right now, I should say. It's staying on for, like, a bit. It's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, what I can do. Power the nuke AE2 only to quickly start things. Main AE2 takes too much. Oh, you mean like that? Okay, you know what? Yeah, we can try that as well. That's a good point. That's a good point. Give me this hog. Sorry, I want to take the hog out, please. No, we don't want to. Okay. I'll just use multiple cells to remove the hog. Because I can't currently afford to void stuff. Like, this is entire... It upsets me so much when I have voidable fuel that I can't void because of current circumstances. That is quite the predicament to get yourself into, which is fine, you know. It's all good. Sometimes we have a bit of a moment. It is what it is. Don't exclamation mark problems me. There are no exclamation mark problems going on here. Nuh-uh. Alright, let's see if we can get the nuke net online. That's probably a good start, as FaltSolve says. There's a couple of nets, actually, to turn on straight away. And the first of these is going to be... Ooh, how am I... Is there a controller here that I can, like, send power into directly? Yeah. Yeah, I can try this red net controller directly up here. And see if this will take. And hopefully that'll be able to run everything. I'm gonna, like, manually turn off the nukes for a second, though, and just see if it actually turns on properly. Power the P2P net. I was powering the P2P net, which powers main net, that's the problem. Like, all of the power is kind of dependent on each other at the moment. Okay, how's this? How's this? Okay, the nuke net is on. The nuke net is on. This is a good start. This is a really good start. Green net isn't, though. Blue net is, green net isn't. Why is green net not on? Like, not quite enough power gen? That's fine, that's easy enough to fix. Let's do you there. I want to make sure I don't run out of hog as well. That would be quite bad if I suddenly started running out. And I'll go through blue net as well, just in case. Just give them all power. This thing turning off right now would be disastrously bad. Okay, so I have 200 cells in here. Oh! Wait, we're fine. Everything works. New subathon goal, make 3TP power resilient and bootstrappable. Yeah, that would be a good goal, wouldn't it? Okay, and what, FaltSolve, you're now saying force turn on a nuke? Because if I turn it on, the power is still not going to go into the system. Okay, let's invert you, because you're just the wrong state right now. And I think that means we're actually ready to turn on. If it wasn't for the fact that we're manually off. Okay. Yeah, how did this even happen? A lot of stupidity. Like, a lot of stupidity. Grab a random controller and separate the P2P nuke net from the main net quartz. Then P2P will work. Yeah, good point. I can do that. I can do that. Let's see, though, if I can start off by just... If I flick this on, nothing bad will happen, right? Let me just check. Okay, I want to run a backup here. Backup start. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Power the net that transfers the nuke power, then turn on nuke manually to bootstrap. Yeah, that would work. What I'm going to do is a little riskier, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, are the nukes on right now? Yep, the nukes are on. Don't explode. There's no need to do any of that. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm going to turn the nukes off again just in case, because I don't know how much power this thing has. Which is a minor... Oh, this is fine on power. Okay, we're so fine. Don't run into the nukes, genius. Cool, 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 cool. Whew. Is it me or does the game not have any audio? Game should have audio. Let me check. Oh, game doesn't have audio. You're right. Thank you. Good shout. Game should have audio now. I forgot to unmute it. My apologies. You guys should be able to hear it now, I hope. Like if I go near the fire and stuff. Thank you, that was a good one to point out. Oh. Phil is asking on the YouTube side, can't you run nukes manually? I can. It's going to cause problems, though. And the problems are of the, you know, order of magnitude of, oops, the base is gone. Which is a bad problem to have. Why'd you guys stop? Hello, why you no run anymore? Oh, because you ran out of diesel. Okay, brilliant. Let's give you some more diesel to burn. If I can do this, and my Gamba works, which it probably will, then I don't even need to worry about anything. If it doesn't, then I'll do it properly. I'm pretty sure my Gamba works here, though. We should be okay. You had Gamba? No. This is me gambling my power. This is me gambling my power. We're gonna be fine. It'd be really funny if Tuge just came up. Nah, Tuge doesn't log on. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, I just need, like, the net to flick on for a tick. If it flicks on for a tick, we're sorted. Like, we're completely in business. 3 joins and rage quits. What? There we go. We're back. We're back. Okay. Everything is power failing, which is fine. I will fix the power fails. Whew. That was scary. Only for a moment, but it was a little bit scary. We're also draining as much power as we're putting in because all the LSCs are charging again. Holy. Whew. We're good. We're like back up, I think. I think we're fully back online. Man, that's scary. You did say about power buffer? Yeah, we're gonna fix that today. Time to build more nukes? Nope. I want to make better power. By better power, I mean different power, not even better. I don't think it's necessarily gonna happen today, but I want to do the lightning power. We're instantly draining our batteries to 0, man. This is crazy. This is fine. I just need to let it go for a bit, because the lightning spire is just drawing all the power. Yeah, see, these are still filling up. So we need to just let it sit for a bit. We have a lot of buffers to fill. So this is fine for now. This is not a big deal anymore. Like, stuff actually works now, which is a good start. The problem we're currently having, which I'm sure is obvious to you guys, is the nukes are turning off way too frequently. And that's because I ended up desyncing them yesterday like an idiot. So I need to just get them all back in sync again, which isn't too hard to do. So I'll do that in a few minutes, once all of our buffers are properly full. And by sync them all up, all I need to do is take out all the coolant and put it all back in, which is just fine. How did I manage to desync them? I ran a few of them at once without running all of them, because we were trying to fix the fact that some, like, the green net power failed. Or not the green net power failed, but I ran out of lapis, I think. Which is something we're also going to address today, so we can't have that problem again. Did that monitor need reinverting? Yes, that was the problem we started off today with. So, I know yesterday's VOD won't end up on YouTube, so for the YouTube VOD watchers, what ended up happening yesterday was we had a thing where we ran out of coolant because we ran out of lapis. That meant the fuel swap couldn't happen, and because there was depleted fuel stuck in the nukes, this thing stopped being on. And as a result of this thing being on, or sorry, this thing being off, or, you know, whichever way you want to call it, the nuke stopped running. So I needed to, like, get them manually turned back on. And I ended up manually desyncing the nukes as a result of that. Which I'm now, you know, undesyncing. Have I ever thought of powering AE of solar or wood or something? At least I'd have the AE terminal to access items. AE burns tens of thousands of EU. That would be really hard to do. I have thought about it. It's just really hard to do once you get past a certain point, and we're already past that point. Lapis Industrial B? Potentially. That might be a solution we work down. Yep. Okay, how's the power looking? Nitrobenzene? Well, where are you going to get the nitrobenzene? Like, what if you don't have nitrobenzene? Ender Egg makes 2,000 EU per tick, by the way. It is not good. Okay, we're good on power now, finally. Like, everything's back. Hi, AK Galaxy. Welcome on in. How are you? You're debating giving your AE its own isolated power source? See, you say this. Hello, you cannot isolate a power source for long enough in the game. You can give it a go, and I'm curious how it goes if you try. Like, I really am. But yeah, let me know. Let me know how it ends up. Just get Neutronium Energy Cell. That's the real solution, honestly. Hey, Tiki. You've been here a while. You're only now saying hello. Welcome on in. Right, we'll just store both of those away. Fuel subnet with isolated power. Yes, but you need AE to run those machines, that's the thing. Like, you can't run stuff without AE, well, not nicely anyway. If you do it entirely non-AE, I guess. Like, that just seems insanely paranoid. This wasn't a hard fix. I would rather do this every once in a while than do that, personally. But I guess it's preference, up to you, right? Thank you for the lizard, Jojo DJ. Always needed on those ones. Right, so we're making a few more... Are we making a few more or a lot more? Oh, we're still making loads more stuff down here. Which is not a problem, I suppose. Cool, cool, cool. And is everything properly back on now? Whew. You were just checking, you've said a lot in the last hour that I haven't read. Oh, sorry, I haven't. My bad. Not intentionally, I promise. I was just thinking about the nukes and doing a bad job of doing anything else, it seems. Okay, we're now good on power here, so what I can do is get rid of my diesel generators. And now I can void the hog happily, because it no longer matters. Oh, bye-bye. Your existence is no longer needed. And I'm gonna not make the mistake of throwing these into AE, and I'll just go put them back in the overworld. You know, where that might actually be useful. So back to the overworld we go. How do you filter your AE2 and decide what goes into block container cells? Just by seeing what you have a lot of. I mean, that's the only way, right? What else could you do? We'll have one there, we'll have one there. Cool, cool, cool. Can you increase mining level on Unstable Hammer? Not really, no. Why? Is there something it can't mine that you want it to mine? I've never felt the need to do so, if that helps. It probably doesn't, but... Cobalt? Why do you want to mine cobalt? You should be mining cobaltite and getting cobalt out of that. That's much easier. There's a pesh. Bedrock? True. That's a smart one. Okay, if we're good on power, which we probably are now, I'm going to quickly resync the nukes. Yeah, I'm going to resync them now. This is a good timing window. It leaves one block on the air that you have to take your pickaxe out for. Oh, right. Okay, fair. Fair. What was the fix? Got distracted by Expedition 33. It was a pretty simple fix. It was just a, Let me unplug my mouse. All I had to do was jumpstart the nuke net, which we did with Hog, and then everything worked off of that, which is all I needed to do. Capacitor for AE2N. I'll be doing it now. I'm just improving a lot of power stuff now. That is the plan. I wasn't going to do a lot of 3TP to start today off, but here we are. It is 3TP day, it seems. Well, not day, to start off the day. Marty, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Good morning, good morning. Would a self-controlled, renewable, dedicated power gen for AE2 system be worth putting in, so it never fails regardless of other issues? So, okay, my answer to that, Striker, is the same that I was just saying, which is basically... yes, in theory, right? If you can power all of AE2 independently and make it work, yeah, absolutely, that's good. The question is, how do you power AE2 independently of AE2 in a way that's, like, worth the effort you're putting in? Right? To me, it's not worth it. I wouldn't, personally. And the reason I say that is because this power fail was easy enough. Dragon Egg? Dragon Egg makes 2,000 EU per tick. My AE system needs over 100,000. Your question was worded poorly. You mean the Nuke AE2 subnets? Yes, that one could be with a Dragon Egg. With a couple of Dragon Eggs, maybe. Yes, that would work. That would do the trick. 50 Dragon Eggs? Well, yeah, 50 Dragon Eggs would also work. If you made the magic absorbers. But yeah. Oh, we have depleted fuel again. Yeah, I thought this might happen. This is what I was kind of hoping to avoid. Okay, let me see. God, the number of problems I'm running into with these nukes because I've been lazy with them. The problems I run into because I caused myself problems. I know, chat, don't laugh at me. Okay, this is now off, yes? Okay, cool. Give me all 120 of these. Actually, give me all of those, give me all of these. And then I want to put in 64 plus I need 56 here. Just for the sake of my own paranoia, nothing else. And none of this should be clickable in. Good stuff. Cool, and I think I can just store the rest of this here. Alright, brilliant. Cool, cool, cool. These are going to stay desynced for now, which is fine, because I can't afford to not have power. Though, having said that, I think we might be full, so we're fine. But if people are worried about power failing A, you don't need to separate power source entirely. If you use some fuel like nitrobenzene or diesel or similar, you can set a buffer for fuel aside that you never need to touch. Yeah, I guess that's also a solution. Good shout, Sophie. Wait, what is this? I missed this message from Scarred Red. Can you adjust the hello there once per day rather than once per stream during subathon? Good question. I don't think so, but I'll take a look. Akira, you might be able to take a look at this yourself. It should be under, like, channel point settings. If you can, I'm happy for you to change it. Please do take a look. I'm not sure, though. I think the answer might be it's not possible, but I can't say right now, because I haven't looked. Okay, while this is still running, let's also do the coolant swap. And just pray that we don't run out of nukes again. So what am I? I'm waiting for 400 in there. Is 400 even correct? What is 18 times 40? 720. Yeah, so what I want in there, ideally, is 720. Are you crafting? Oh, you are. You absolutely are. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Do you need to restart stream every 48 anyway? Yes, I do need to restart every 48, that is true. But every day would still be a good thing to have. Okay, well, that put me where I wanted to go, I guess. Okay, it's coolant swapping time. Let's make this effort. Get you flicked off. This is always, like, the most stressful thing that I'm gonna do all day. Dude, nausea, now's not the time. I'm dealing with nukes. Send help. Could have done 40 times 20 minus 80, which is 720. Yeah, but if I was using my brain, I wouldn't have used the calculator to do such a simple calculation, you know? So, checkmate. No brain usage here. You're still off. Okay, cool. I can stop being paranoid then. Let's get all of these out. Every piece of damaged coolant is what I'm pulling out of the system right now, by the way. Because I want none of it around. That's how you, like, resync your nuke coolant, which is... eh. It's not my favorite way of having to do this, but, like, what's the alternative? Sit and cry about it? I could sit and cry about it. I'm pretty good at that, actually, but, you know, fixing our problems is nicer. Why do I sync them? In my head, it would create a bottleneck in the multis that process. It would. So it would create a bottleneck in the multis that process, but I would rather have that than the nuke flickering on and off a bunch, which is what it would currently do instead. Because I hit 25% a bunch, like, in the wrong timing. Yeah, keep pulling these out. The freezer's got a big job to do at the moment, doesn't it? Keep going. Okay, I think we're basically nearly there now. Cool, cool, cool. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, go on. Hit us with your statement. I will make an attempt to be correct. Okay, and now we get the good coolant and we start chucking this in. And we do it until this guy's full. Pretty easy sync to do. Hit us with your rhythm stick? Yeah, something like that, whatever that means. Whatever that means at all. Also, Striker, the other thing with creating a bottleneck in the machines that process them is the whole point is to never have that bottleneck. If that makes sense, like, I know it's a weird thing to say to go, problems don't, but, like, that is the answer in a lot of cases with nukes. 18 times 14 is 252, yeah? Brilliant. You keep forgetting I'm young. Am I young? I'm 24. Is that young? I feel like that's kind of okay. Respectable age, you know? Like, you've seen the world, seen some things. Is there a reason why I've done it with AE and not SFM? You had so many less problems with SFM? Yes, I find SFM boring for this solution. I find AE and Redstone way more interesting. SFM is better in every way. This is just more interesting to me. SFM is way more reliable and way easier to set up. I find this more fun. Morning, Mixer. So I knowingly create the problem to solve others as if it's the easiest problem to solve, i.e. making bigger, faster machine? Yes! And to be honest, Striker, that is kind of how GTNH works, right? Like, you run into this thing of, like, you fix one problem, creates another problem, you fix that problem, creates your first problem, and so on and so on and so on. That's what I love about this game. Hello, Suffering in League. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Alright, so we have 240 sitting here now. Right, and I think we're finally back to the original problem we had of not enough stuff around here. Yeah, okay, so the way I'm going to deal with this now, to stop them getting desynced again, is how many rods are about to go out of commission at once? Only 3 lots of 40. Okay, brilliant. If it's only 3 lots of 40 for a while, that's only 120 that I need. How many do I have in here? 240? I'm going to set this to, like, 240 or something, and we should be good. And then we're happy. How long have I been going? I've been going since yesterday. But I stopped to sleep, Uncanny Book. I did not just stream for 25 hours straight, don't you worry. Does that mean I should go for SFM or wait for Redstone? Well, like I say, SFM is simpler, and, like, if you want to set up, there is a design on the wiki. And, like, speaking of when will the nuke video come out, I will try and record it during the subathon, which is going to be an interesting experience. I don't know if that will turn out well enough. I'm not happy with it. It may just be ages until this comes out. In which case, try the SFM design. If you really want to. Am I going to challenge Soygate Stargate speedrun someday? Absolutely not. You love having more hours than me and about half the progress? Well, we had 3 people, remember? Also, upgrade the main LSC. Yep, that's on the list. I just want to make sure that this is stable before I walk away from it. Which I'm going to do now. And then it's time. It's time to do all of that. 3 and 2 did play a bunch. 3 has like 350 hours. He does, yeah. He has more than 350, I think, actually. I can show playtime. Let's take a look. Wait, where is it? Yeah, 3 has over 350. Huge has 170. I have 500 myself, so... You know, there's a lot. There's a lot of time that's been put into this world. Have we gained 10 hours in the past hour? Yes. Yes, we have. It is my day to be hostage. You were very close? You were very close. That is true. Okay, now where are all the power failed machines? Because we need to turn them all back on. Let's start with you. Because you're probably now chilling. I can probably turn this Mega EBF back on, which I turned off yesterday. Well, I say turned off, which power failed yesterday. Which is all good. And then I need to go turn on, yeah, the rest of these. I love seeing an entire row of power failed machines. It's always, you know, not stressful. That's not what I wanted to hit you with. Sorry, my bad. Jolt, you can run. I don't even know if that thing's generating me anything, but we're good. Chill, you're only at 550, so you're not too cooked. No, you're fine, you're fine. And, like, remember, we've all played the game before, so we're able to play a lot faster. Which, like, isn't a good thing to compare yourself to, because you're always going to go, hey, they're going faster than me. Of course we are, we know what we're doing. And you're trying to figure it out for the first time? Any other machines? Yep, this one as well. You weren't able to find anywhere where you can modify point redeems? You probably don't have permissions? Oh, really? Okay, let me take a look. I know you have editor permissions. Maybe that's not enough, though. I shall take a look. But first, all of these machines need to turn on. Any more? Is it literally just all the Knackline machines insta-power failed? That's brilliant. Okay. Everyone happy now? Yeah, everyone seems happy now. Good, 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 good. Okay, let me see if I can see what Akira's having a problem with. Give me a second, chat. A moment, please. Well, I guess the first question is, did I give you the right permissions? Okay, you do have the highest level of permissions you can have. I mean, I could make you a lead moderator, but I don't think that changes anything. Let me take a look at if you guys can hello there every day. Settings... Is it under viewer... Yeah, it's under viewer rewards, power-ups, and channel points. Manage power-ups and channel points. And then I can edit from here. So, you guys want to be able to hello there every day. Let's take a look. No, there is no per day. It's only per stream, unfortunately.
Lizard.
There is nothing at all that I can do about that. It's either per stream or per user. Sorry, it's per user per stream. There's no per day. It doesn't exist. So, alas, I think is our answer to that one. Sorry, I tried. Custom timer? We could try a custom timer. That could work. But
there.
yeah. Hey, Katie. And hello, Looney Boy. Per user cooldown could work. Well, that would be something for you guys to look into. That's not something I can even think about right now. So yeah.
There.
Add a hello command usable once per day. Yeah, that could work. Something like that. Hi, Shah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You've spent 5k hours or more studying for this in the last 2 years. What are you studying for? How about an 8-hour timer? Yeah, that could be decent. Something like that.
Hello there.
Are we now good? Hey, Dommy. Welcome on in. Why is everyone suddenly able to hello there? Is these all the people that didn't hello there before? Yeah, look at how nice this coolant is, because it's all now stacked up against each other. This is what I wanted to see.
Hello there.
This is exactly what I wanted to see. This is really good. So much better than before in terms of being synced. Perfect. Hey, Brick. Ah!
Hello there.
Oh my god, bats, bat. Okay, I would like to leave. I would like, please. Come over here. You little winged beasts. Hi, Mr. Cat. Okay, where even are you? Bro. Okay. Are we good? Let's go get that last firebat. Yep, you see me come. No, it wasn't the last one. There was a second one. And now it's thrown a web. Ew. Make that go away as well. Pure tier? Oh yeah, I could probably pure tier at some point. I don't want to right now, but I probably can at some point. That'll work. That'll be a solution. Whew. You just realized I'm not going under 100 hours today? Correct. I had this realization quite early on, and I don't know how to feel about it. I have Osmeridium, I can print them. True, true. I could. You know some winged beasts that are worse than bats? Okay. Let's not talk about those winged beasts. There's no need. Those winged beasts are far scarier, you're right. Okay. Wait, what if I... Okay, what's the quest? Let me just pull up the quest. Like, I'm not going to be playing too much over the next a while, I think. So I may as well. How do I lay out my proc lines? I'm struggling with layout and finalizing plant line and mono lines. I can show.
Hello there.
I can show. Hey, Minor welcome on in. So, there's no correct way of doing it, right? That's the first thing that I want to say. For Platline, we grouped by machine because it looked clean. I would just say put them down. Like, just put the machines down and wire everything with AE. If you wire everything with AE, it doesn't matter where your machines are, because then you can have really clean wiring that looks like this. You can tell I did the wiring here and not Tooge because of how very, very clean it is. My god. Sorry, self-glaze, my bad. Put them in a diagonal line. No, do not put them in a diagonal line. Don't listen to this fireball guy. What do people usually guess my nationality as? You feel like I have a hard-to-place accent? You think I have a hard-to-place accent? Really? Really? Do I have a hard-to-place accent? I feel like I sound quite British. I think you might be the first person to have ever said that to me. That I have a hard-to-place accent. You always think I sound generic British? Yeah, like, that's what I would think my accent is. I know he's English, but where? Oh, like, where in England? Say bottle of water? Yeah, there you go. Bottle of water. Like, I actually pronounce my T's. Because I know that they're there. You're English? Oh, okay, yeah. So obviously you can tell that I'm from here. Makes sense. Let's give you a little bonk. There we go, there we go. So whereabouts do people guess I'm from? I don't know, I don't think people guess any further than England normally, but I'm in London. I'm not a Yorkshire fella. It's true, because you can understand when I say words. Say Q. Q. Sorry, I mean Kiwi. I think it's unfair the way we pronounce the word Q, and we need to say Kiwi. It is quite needed. Can I do a Scottish accent? No. No. I cannot. Alright, chat, the first thing we're going to do is upgrade the LSC, because I don't want to have this problem anymore, like, ever again, please. Q has 5 letters and you only pronounce one of them. Rude. I know, right? It is kind of rude, Sophie. It is kind of rude. Someone get Threefold on stream. Threefold has such a lovely accent. I love his accent. I didn't just disrespect your accent. Like, sorry, Striker, sorry. Yorkshire is God's country and you went here blasphemy. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, it's not. He's lying. What? Who said that? Own up, who was it? Where? Who? No? Me? Yeah, no, well, wasn't me. Imagine. Yay, fellow Yorkshire person. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yep. Definitely all the sorry in the world, sir. You have a very prominent Indian accent. I feel like Indian people do tend to have pretty strong accents normally. Which is why, like, when you meet an Indian person who doesn't have a strong Indian accent, who grew up in India, it's really, like, surprising. Like, Tuj is Indian, who grew up in India, and doesn't have an Indian accent at all, basically. Which is really surprising to me. Really prominent, you're immediately clocked whenever you speak to people online. That's okay. It's not a problem. Like, we all have our own accents, right? I'm pretty immediately clocked as, you know, from here. So it's all good. Right, so the reason I'm looking this up, by the way, is a capacitor. What are they called? LUV cap. Is that the right thing to search for? Yeah, this thing, Lapatronic capacitor. So how do we make you? I can make an energy orb and do it in the assembler, or I can assembly line it, right? Would I ever want to assembly line it, or is this horrible? This looks kind of disgusting, but it's cheaper. Tuj is Indian? Yeah, Tuj is Indian. Exactly. They say Dane's got a potato in their throat. Wait, what? Don't put the cousins in your throat. No. How would you guess Tuj is Indian? You would not. You would never guess that he's Indian, because like there's no way you can tell. It's just not, you're just not going to know. Oh, I need to do a rename on these engraved Lapatron chips as well for this recipe. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's pop it into the assembly line, shall we? You have an Aussie accent, but you use Yorkshire slang and mannerisms, so both English people and Aussies think you're foreign. Brilliant. That is that's always the best, isn't it? No matter where you are, people think you're from somewhere else. So, okay, I think I'm going to get this Lapatronic capacitor going. And I think I just pattern it. I get my scan done. Yeah, let's do it. Give me the IV capacitor. IV cap. Do I have an IV capacitor? No, we don't have any IV capacitors lying around. All right, give me one then. Okay, chat, it begins. It begins. We're fixing our power problems. Never again will there be power issues. Not a single time in our entire lives. And if it happens again, you can quote me on this one, which you probably will. I didn't need to say that. Like, there's no way that's not happening anyway. Oh, what are these things called? Advanced SMDs? Yeah, I want to see what advanced SMDs we need to make as well. Advanced SMD. As long as that potato is on the way down to your stomach, it's the best place. No. The worst place for a potato is on the way down to your stomach. God, Lynx, please. Those poor potatoes, give them an opportunity. Alright, so we need these ones. Which takes... I mean, let's see if we can even make any of these. We'll pull this one open. Yeah, indium gallium phosphide. It's probably fine, IGP. It's probably fine. We're gonna swap to these good recipes in a second. And inductor as well. HSSE is chill, samarium is probably chill. Actually, how is samarium? Not that chill. Why do we have no Samarium? What is Bastline doing? Yeah, to be figured out later, to be figured out later. Hey, we don't consume the cousins? Exactly. Exactly. Switch to lurking, you want to end Diamond this season? Oh my god, that guy is so league-pilled. Chat, send him some help. Send him some help. Found out potato in Spanish is patata, and you feel like a better person knowing this? Of course. What is the lore of the green and poisonous potatoes? Ah, see, that's a... Okay. So, you know how in humans there are some genetic conditions that are passed down through the generations? Like, for example, if you have sickle cell anemia, this is something you can only get genetically, like you can't catch it from someone. The green and poisonous potatoes, they're a bit like that as well. The way they work is, a long time ago there was a mutation in the potato family, and it makes some potatoes quite sickly. Like, they feel kind of okay. They're fine mostly, but you know, to the outward lookers, the onlookers, you could say, they look a little bit sick. They look a little bit green, and to be honest, they're actually quite proud of it, because they know that as poisonous potatoes, they're much less desirable for the humans to pick and eat. So they take pride in that, which is a whole thing. So yeah, you're back. How's restarting half the base going? It's good. So that is the lore of the poisonous potatoes. That's how they came to be. Was it inbreeding? There was a little bit of inbreeding all the way back in the day, Lynx, yeah. The royal family wanted to keep their bloodline pure, and, like, you know, that never works. That never ever works. A later problem, didn't we learn from yesterday's mistake that's a dumb idea? Well, yeah, but, like, think about it like this. If you're not repeatedly making the same mistake, are you even having fun? Think about that long and hard. Advanced to SMD. I missed one, didn't I? Yeah, I missed the inductor, I think. No, I didn't. Which one did I miss? Oh, I'm missing yellow. Capacitor? There it is. Cool, get that guy in as well. Cool. If the royal potatoes kept it pure, is there a potato chin? Chin, you mean chain? Yeah, of course there is. Of course there is. But I can't give away too many details because I've sworn an oath and stuff, and I can't give too much info away. So this is about all I can say for now, okay? This is about all I can say. Love how you're doing all of this and I'm still making power from diamonds. That's crazy to me. Power from diamonds, imagine. We need more lore. I do need to tell that story, actually. Okay, the next time a hype train starts, during a 3TP, stream, right? When I say 3TP, I mean 3TP during the subathon. I will tell a story. I will tell a story for the full duration of the hype train. That is the plan. That's one of the goals. This is what I was going to show you guys earlier, and I forgot to. But one of the goals we've already hit, if you guys go to the webpage, you'll see, it says, tell an impromptu story for the duration of a subathon. No, the duration of a hype train, not a subathon. So next time a hype train starts during 3TP, I'll make it happen, okay? And if that hype train lasts an hour, I will tell you a story for an hour. That is how this is gonna go. So prepare your ears. Right, hype train. I don't think we can actually start one right now, because we had one semi-recently. We also hit Community Day, but you scammed us. I can't do it all in one day. It'll come. I promise. It will come. Okay, so am I encoding all of these? At the very least, I have to encode some of them. If I want these capacitors? I guess I am, aren't I? Community Day should be on weekends. It will be. So it'll be next weekend, because it's not today. You were gone for a while. Did we succeed in restarting? Yes, we did. Base has restarted. And now we're working on, like, getting a bigger power buffer for the base. Vlad Top locked in. Bye. Enjoy your Vlad Top game, legend. We've lost a soldier, chat. We've lost a soldier. He's fallen to the dark side. Okay, you know what? I'll pattern these in kind of small, okay? Because if I pattern these in kind of small, I won't swap them in everything, and I'll fix them afterwards once we have more resources, because we can't currently afford this. So let's do it like that. You still hear me? Oh, okay. You're just not in chat. Understood? Alright, let's go with SMDs. And when I say pattern them in small, I mean, like, that much at a time? 1,000? 1,000 is good. That's pretty small. Any smaller than that and you're trolling anyway. Inductor. Okay, see, that's a bit too big. 1,000, yeah, HSSE wire is cheap enough. So we'll go something like that. No, we need 1 million. Eventually, they will be 1 million. They can't be 1 million right now. So in other words, a hype train to increase the timer longer and longer while making me suffer more and more. Yes, Mr. Cat, you can understand it that way if you so wish. Please do not so wish. But yes. Remember, chat, you don't have to torture me. Like, it's fine. We can just let the subathon end, and then we can go on our merry ways and so on and so on. You guys remember that option for the subathon? We could do that. Thoughts? Anyone, any takers? What if we did that? We could. We could. Only just found out we can turn dirt into clay 110 hours in. Good job. Good job, Looney Boy, you've done it. No lol, no deal. The subathon can't ever end? Okay. When I go back to work, I need the laughs. I see. Lynx, did you manage to get that entertainment budget approved from work? Or did they say, no, don't be ridiculous? Clearly you didn't pitch it to them well enough if they said no. I need an entertainment budget so I can run a subathon indefinitely, Lynx to his manager. They said I wasn't worth it, damn. Did they say I need to get better? Is that what they said? Make him be more funny first? Of course that's what you wish. Why do you think you're keeping a gamba for later? I already forgot about your gamba that you've saved up. Oh no. You are keeping a gamba for later. You'll try to ask your manager. Please don't. This seems no. Funnily enough, you do have a streaming service. I'm just not the right streamer. Really? Huh. That's fun. I fully thought you were memeing. I didn't think it was even vaguely in the direction of real. I mean, it's not really, but, you know. Advanced, SMD. Right, let's see. We want to grab just a few of these things, yeah? So I'm going to try and make a little bit of all of these and see if any of them are, like, not makeable. Okay, diodes need niobium titanium. Good, that's what I wanted to see. What do transistors need? Yep, a couple more things. And capacitors need those. Cool, and inductors will need those. Okay, these are the things we need to pattern in. And then we should be, like, pretty good to go, actually. If I was a horse or a football match, we could talk. Ah, I see. I don't think I can become a horse, unfortunately. If you're a horse or a football match, we could talk. What? This is what Lynx's workplace condones as like, a worthwhile investment? Horses and football matches. I mean, fair. You do sports streaming? I see. Right, so we need circuit 3 wire mill. And then I need... Okay, we'll just do all the circuit 3 wire mill ones first, I guess. Give me this, what is this? HSSG? Sure. And what are you, HSSE? All of the HSSSs, the high-speed steels, are running super fast. Which is all good. Oh god, someone's gonna make me do Garden of Grind Fear and my voice is great. It's not happening, okay? It's not. It's not happening. You also get to watch Gamba all day long? Wait, what? Gamba? Like, do you guys just gamble your servers or something at work? Can we move timer to bottom right? It's blocking the bookmarked items. Yeah, we can. Do you need to see the bookmarked items? I can, either way. If that is a preference that we have, yes. Give me a second. Let me make sure I'm grabbing the right thing. Is that better? I'll put it here, actually. Oh, dude, I really hate that, actually. Okay, no, it can just go here, that's fine. And I'll also make it a bit smaller. For now, while it's being moved down here. Happy? We don't need to, but I do refer to them more than I think. Oh, really? Okay, fine. Play Uma Masume? No, I will not be playing that game. I can't Gamba this much. What is Gamba? It is chat's addiction to gambling. They have a problem. Chat, are you aware you have a problem? You know the first step of dealing with your problem is accepting that you have a problem, right? Are you guys aware? I started it. I started your problem. Hey, I merely made an offer. You guys are the ones who said yes, 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 yes. Anything for Gamba. That was you guys. Yeah, we'll do that for Sumerian rings. Coolio. But I can stop at any point. Can you, though? Can you? Nah, we're proud of it. Gamble 500. Okay. You're all so collectively cooked. It's not even... It's actually crazy. So cooked. Chat and addiction. Name a more iconic duo. True. True, true, true. Chat reflects the streamer, therefore I have a gambling problem. I have, like, the least gambling problem of all time. I really don't. I really, really, really don't. Gambling doesn't interest me very much at all. Okay, let's pull some Samarium out like this. Ooh, how much Samarium at once, though, an ingot? Yeah, that'll probably be the easiest, just the way everything is currently set up. Akira won in the roulette. Wait, isn't the roulette disabled? How are you rouletting? I played Monopoly Go every day for years. That's not gambling. Also, it wasn't for years, it was for a few months. Oh, Lynx, are you aware that you are by far the highest point holder on the Stream Elements side? If someone does leaderboard, they can take a look. I think it's like exclamation mark leaderboard. You enabled it. Oh, don't enable it during the actual day, please, because it gets quite spammed. Which is a bit of a problem. Okay, and then I just need all of these on circuit 10, yeah? Alright, let's do it. Stack of you. It's crazy how quickly you go through resources in this game. This is PBI foil. Yeah, I guess I can just ingot the PBI and do it through this. Fine, fine, fine. That is acceptable to me. You'll disable in a minute? Okay, cool. Do you just need your gamble to get through the day? Fine, fine, fine. Is there a list of how many points people have added? To the timer? There should be. I'm not sure where. I'll look for it later, but I think there should be. There should be a leaderboard, at least, of people somewhere for the timer. Which if it's not live right now, it can be at some point. Where's Circuit 10? Hello, any Circuit 10ers? Ah, yeah, there it is. There's a Circuit 10. And I need some pattern capacity cards. I expected it. Oh my god, the gambling problem in chat. You can see it right there. Holy what? What did you find? Chat, if there is a leaderboard, it should be on the website, so take a look. If it's not on the website, it means I've made a boo-boo and need to enable it. Which I can. It's disabled. GG, well played. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, we're still good. Okay, can I now get rid of all of these and start patterning in my Lapatronic capacitor? Is my Ivy capacitor done, first of all? Ivy capacitor. Let's take a look. Yep, let's go give you a little scan. Yep, that'll do. 40 seconds. Yep, we can be patient for 40 seconds. Where's my Gamba? Chat, you can manage without Gamba for a little bit, okay? Did you know we mods can change points? I did, yes. I've decided to trust you guys to be responsible at this. Which, you know, I'm sure you're able to do and stuff. Let's go your number 3 now. Oh my god, wait, I need to see the leaderboard. You've made such crazy progress, Mr. Cat. Okay, Justin being number 2, he just gave himself points, he's actually cheating. But, like, everyone else is actually real points. Need to set Justin to 0. Can someone explain Lizard? No, they can't, because they're all insane. They cannot, they do not know how. They don't even know what Lizard is, it just tickles their brain right. Admit it, chat, you know it's true. Points here. I have basically no points. Court? Yeah, that's what I thought. We're a boy band? No, you're a cult. You're a cult claiming to be a boy band? Lies? These are what lies sound like? I need 36 of these, please. Coolio. Does that take a while to craft nowadays, or is it fairly okay? I think it might be fairly okay. Isn't that what most boy bands are? What, like, a cult? This streamer insults his audience so much? Wait. No, I get abused by chat. I'm innocent. Oh my god, and now there's another lizard. Okay. I'm the innocent one here. Couldn't see a list on the website? Okay, then I might have disabled it. In which case, I might need to turn it on. Let me actually take a look right now. Maybe we can get it back up. Please hold. Let me go find it. Give me a second.
Hello there.
Sorry, I was sending a message and then I had to sneeze. My apologies. Cool, we're back. Hi, hey Kianchia. Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't remember the link to edit the website, so which I kind of forgot, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. But I have asked IPQ about it, and IPQ will get back to me at some point, and then I'll be able to edit it for you guys, and then you can see. Cool. Right, what are we up to? Posture check? Yeah, posture check is important. I was sitting like a bit of a, you know, a bean, which is not good. Okay. What are we doing? We're waiting on these things. Yep, which we now have. Let's get those to be number 1. I need you guys to be renamed to rename 1. And once we have rename 1s, we can get everything up and running. There we go. There are my rename 1s. I need 36 of these as well, obviously. So 36 of these turn into 36 of these. Brilliant. And we can throw that pattern into here. And I think we can now just do everything. LUV capacitor. Oh, no, wait. Before I do this, I need 2 LUV energy hatches. And I need this to move LUV power. Wait. This is a whole thing that I need to do? Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, you need to be LUV energy hatches. And then I need you guys to be an LUV dynamo hatch. So, do we have an LUV 4-amp dynamo hatch? That's the first question. For some reason, yeah. Alright. Do I have LUV energy hatches? Okay. I love when stuff works out conveniently. You can breathe now. Minions has finally achieved netherite insulation foil. Good job. Enjoy re-encoding your coils. Do I have databanks yet? No. That comes a little later, I think, if I remember correctly. This is my pattern. Where's my data stick? Chat, has someone eaten my data stick, or is it around? Okay, no one's eaten the data stick. Good job. Good job. How do you... So that's how you do same item recipes in assembly line? Yes. You need to rename them, otherwise it does not work. Also, did I remember to put the renamed thing into here, or am I an idiot? I'm an idiot. Cool. Let's make sure we fix that as well. Give me these things. Yeah, make sure you don't forget, chat, and actually, do it right. Would be a bit silly to mess it up. It was right on the table for consuming. No, it wasn't. Yeah, rename 1, and all of the rest of this stuff is already good. Cool. We'll chuck that pattern in now as well. And everything is sort of getting to that point where it's ready to go. So, what now? fix the cabling. Do we have any LUV supercorn? I know we were getting quite low on this stuff. Yes, we do have enough for now, but I really should make more. I'll work on that in a second. That can come once we have all of this sorted. So, right, first things first, let's start ripping out this wire. Because this is absolutely not needed. We're going to have superior wiring now, chat. Get ready. IV Dynamo hatch, not anymore. Will be an LUV one, please. You recently played Alan Wake 2, you recommend if I run out of games? Thank you, Yaski. I don't think I will run out of games. I think we actually have quite a stupidly large list. But I will keep that in mind just in case. Thank you, I appreciate it. Do I play an instrument? I learned how to play the violin as a child against my will. But otherwise, no. I do not. And I don't really enjoy playing it, I haven't in years. My singular talent is the fact that I'm an archer in real life. What's the list? It's on Discord, Yaski, you can see it. Let's get rid of both of those, and we'll pop them with LUV ones. Cat, there's no boom for you, because I remembered to swap them. I know you were hoping for a boom, but no boom. I'm that kind of nerd? Yeah. I mean, I used to do it quite competitively. There we go. Okay, are we winning? I think we might be winning. Yeah. This should be an overall win. So if I now request some LUV capacitors, and when I say some, I mean 9.
Time to head off. Night potato and chat ran potato lizard.
Good night, Lynx. Go get some EP. That is an early night for you, my friend. Yeah, go get some sleep. We'll catch you in the morning. Well, actually, you'll be working. Unlucky. That's okay. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us indeed. This is what we're missing. Cool. Need to wind down before bed, of course. Important thing to do. Osmeridium frameworks. Yep, let's get those in. That'll be a circuit 4 on the assembler type of craft. If you don't have a load of stupid meetings you can watch, nice. We like the sound of that. Circuit 04. Links will all be eagerly waiting, so if you don't come, we'll miss you. All of chat with bated breath, and so on and so on. Steam have the winner up, by the way, for the awards. Ooh, who won? Who was their game of the year? Osmeridium screws should just be fluid solidified, right? Yeah, definitely should be fluid solidified. Anything but that is a problem. Silksong, yeah, that's pretty unsurprising, I think. I'm 0% surprised, actually, by that. Nice. Skong posting is back. Yeah, it is. I'm looking forward to playing that again, actually, during the subathon. And I'll be restarting, so it'll be even more fun, actually, than it was in the past. I'm really looking forward to it. I've missed my Silksonging. Who made the graphic for the subathon? The graphic is in the timer. The timer is made by IPQ from Lotus Labs, who I reached out to when I saw this timer on someone else's subathon, because it looks absolutely beautiful. Wait, we're getting the CS lecture? Yes, not today, but at some point during the subathon, yeah. I still need to prep it, which I'll do with you guys, which should be quite a bit of fun, actually. And then we'll figure it out from there. PBI ingots should just be an easy solidifier recipe, right? Yep, easiest solidifier recipe of all time. Cool. There we go. CS is in creep score? What? No. CS is in computer science. You guys are so cooked. If you see CS and you go creep score, like, so cooked, actually. Holy. Chat, grass is real. It cannot hurt you. Please touch some. A little bit of grass never hurt anyone. Why are you getting school when out of school? Because school is good for you. School is good. You like grass? Good. That's what we want to hear. Mortimer's Meridium, good stuff. We can do that. That'll just be pulled out fairly fast. Cool. Gonna check Discord DM whenever I get a second. Oh, did you send me something? I saw a notification, I didn't realize who it was, so I didn't click. Let's see. I've taken a look, Tiki, thank you, that's actually quite helpful. You're allergic to grass, you can only Greg. See, that is the ailment that a lot of people suffer with, and if you're one of those, I'm sorry. It do be like that sometimes, but it's okay. Remember me? Skydelist? Yeah, you were here earlier today or yesterday, weren't you? I have a reasonably okay memory. I don't forget people that quickly. Right, we'll take these rods and we'll get them rodded in here. A little bit of grass has never hurt anyone, not according to the US in the 70s. Okay. Thank you, Fault Solve. And there's that. Yesterday? Yeah, exactly. I tend to remember names for the most part. Give me 9 of these. Now we're out of Osmeridium. We don't have a pattern for Osmeridium, really? Huh.
Hello there.
That's kind of surprising to me, actually. Alright, Osmeridium will only do... How much Osmeridium do we want at once, chat? Do we just go all in and go for 256? I think we do. Not doing this is kind of boring. So we'll do it the non-boring way. Second 11 EBF. Boom, done. Hey, Tortillo. You live in VA, so it's 7:30 in the morning. What is VA? I don't know what VA means. Can we find the request? We can. Okay, we're gonna start this huge craft, and we're gonna pray that the base doesn't power fail. And in our prayers, hopefully good things will happen, yeah? Virginia? Oh, this is Americanization. Your GTNO Leisure Space Resource Collection module stores 49 billion EU internally. At what stage of the game, Blade Master? That sounds like a decent amount of power. Virginia in the US? Yeah, okay. Cool. Adds up. Adds up indeed. Okay, why are you struggling? You are not struggling. Okay, brilliant. Americans assuming we all know the acronyms of their states, right? Pesky Americans. Okay, let's get this craft started. There you go, chat. I've done it. I've done the big craft that we've been putting off for a while. The LUV capacitor. This will take a little while to craft. And while it does, there's probably a couple of other things we need to look at as well. Sorry, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. We're kidding mostly. Tis all good. The combustion turbine looks so meh. It looks very meh, especially next to that, which is pretty grandiose. Speaking of combustion, though, I wanna know, like, how good is this thing? Interesting. And how does this one work? Ah, so this one needs oxygen for boost, and this one needs liquid oxygen for boost? I see. So, would you ever make the, extreme combustion engine, or would you always just go universal chem fuel engine? How does it work? Can I get the core now? In theory, I can get the core now, but I want to be ZPM so I can get neutronium first. I'd prefer to have neutronium coolant before I do the core. Interesting. Oh god, this thing is large. Holy, that thing is big. Why is it so big? Why does it take 14 muffler hatches? Huh? Does it really take 14 muffler hatches? Fill all slots with muffler? That's crazy. I guess it just outputs giga pollution. What am I playing? I'm playing GregTech New Horizons. It is a mod pack. This is what I tend to stream normally, which I'm doing for a bit today, before we move on to some other stuff that we need to, you know, do for the sake of the subathon. That will come. You think I want to make ECE before Universal? For what reason? Keeping in mind we have enough power, for what reason? Okay, is all of this stuff stuck, or is any of it fine? Because when I see stuff like this, I worry that it's about to get jammed. Nope, this thing is just having a stroke. Brilliant. I like that. I hope. I hope there are no problems. Thoughts? Needs to be muffled properly? Clearly it does, yeah. Clearly it does. Okay, this seems pretty chill. And all of this is working fine as well? It's nice to see stuff actually crafting at a reasonable speed, finally. Like, it's still quite slow, but it's playable, you know? Which it wasn't before. I assume this Osmiridium is going to take the rest of my life to craft as well. How are these things doing? You play Bedrock, not Java? Ah, I see, I see. No, I've never played Bedrock Minecraft before. Bedrock is quite different, isn't it, to you know, Java? I've always been a Java man. Am I UAing? I am UAing a little bit, yeah. GTNH for Bedrock soon, can you imagine? You hope Bedrock gets fixed soon? What's wrong with it? What do you mean fixed soon? Is it broken? Is someone breaking the Bedrock? Yeah, I actually don't think there's anything I need to actively wait on here. I think we're just waiting. Why is the Osmiridium not getting cooled down? Do you need more power? Oh no, you just take 1 billion years per osmium. Okay. No, that's fair. That's entirely reasonable. My entire lifespan for a little bit of Osmiridium? Yeah, because why not? Oh my god. Chat, please? Bedrock is pretty broken, almost unplayable for some people. Oh, what's broken about it? One thing that seems to be reliable is the in-game shop, of course. Of course. If you want to play the acronym game, too bad the XL-SES is ZPM. That's bad for the THTR-EHE setup. I do like when the TLAs get pulled out. That's when my day starts to go well. The damn TLAs. Okay. Are we done with GTNH for the day already, then? I think we might be, because if we're just waiting on this craft, we may as well wrap up, right? Or is there anything else I need to fix right now? Is there anything else I need to fix right now? No, we're not done with GTNH? You guys want to see a little bit more GTNH? Oh, actually, here's a question. Does this hold all of the backup fuel now? It does. Okay, I'm going to set this number back up to 720 now. Which should be fine. No, I don't need it to be 720. 360 will work, as long as no one's being dumb. And by no one, I mean me. Yeah. Lapis? Oh, true, Lapis. Good shout. Let's have a think about Lapis. I think Lapis is fixed already with bees. Yeah, Lapis is fine. Lapis is sorted. We don't need to worry about Lapis anymore. And iron will never be an issue, because imagine having iron problems. Of all things. That would be absolutely insane. Bees is pretty much the solvent for everything. It is. As sad and annoying as it is, that's true. We can actually get a couple of quests done as well, actually, while we're here. Because we may as well, why not? Let's start working towards fusion. So we need Naquata alloy ingots, which I think we have. Nak alloy. Yep, there we go. That should be a quest. Naquata alloy complete. Chat, we are progressing. And now, finally, we are able to do this, starting fusion. And once we can make a little bit of duranium, we can make the matter manipulator. Before stopping, Greg, claim some quests and gamble some bags. No, thank you. That seems scary. Oh, I promised you guys a Minesweeper, didn't I? Okay, we can do a Minesweeper in here as well. We can go get one of those going. One Minesweeper, and then we'll do... we'll see if we can get the request done for the fusion reactor, because this stuff takes a while to craft, and then we'll move on. Yeah? But first things first, I need to walk away and pee, so give me 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. We're getting less Greg now that he has to do multis by hand? No, definitely not. What, me? Never. Why would I ever do that? Hey, can I do a 100-day hardcore challenge? What would the challenge be? Be alive for 100 days in hardcore? That seems very easy, no? Hydrate? I can do some hydration. Thank you, Edo. Much needed sip there, actually. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, is the cutting machine jammed? That seems like a bit of a cutting machine jam, which is quite surprising, but it's not. Are you sure? Sip after P just to balance, of course, makes sense. Very, very smart. Why are you so slow? Oh, because you're cutting the HPICs, which take forever to cut? Yeah, okay, that's fair. My condolences, my friend. My condolences. The 100 days with crowd control? Well, in that case, it would just never happen. You guys enjoyed the crowd control a bit too much yesterday, like, holy. Second cutting machine? Yeah, but not right now. It'll be UA'd. I'm not adding machines until UA now. Which needs the matter manipulator to happen first. And also, we need to actually come up with a place for donut stacking. Which we haven't yet done. Is there an easy way to make polyethylene? Need it for a sieve? Yes, just the normal way of making polyethylene. It's quite easy. It's like 6 machines. Single blocks. Never mind, Vlad is more broken than Trin. Good job, Legend. Won your game. 100 days of living with the Wither I spawned. Actually, you know, that would actually do so well as a YouTube video. 100 days living with my new roommate. It's the Wither. That feels like such a good YouTube clickbait title. The possibilities, they're endless. I'm already thinking of them. Ooh. Chat, do I become a 100-day streamer? I could. Get ethylene from palladium line and combine it with oxygen. So smart, so smart. Why are you broken? Are you broken or just trolling? What's going on here? Okay, yeah, you were just jammed for a second. Cool. Immediately unjammed, so we should be ready to go. There are my frame boxes. Cool. Do I hear 100-day subathon? You do not hear 100-day subathon. Relax there, buddy. My goodness, UA being bad again. UA having the jam that it's always had that I need to occasionally fix. Yep. While I was peeing, I was thinking, ooh, this finally works. How nice. And I was just wrong because it doesn't. It doesn't finally work. I wish it did. But no. Is this LCR being slow? What's the thing that's going on here? I think it is, right? Imagine LCR is your bottleneck. That's so disgusting. That's actually so disgusting. What is the meaning of UA jam? It's not a jam, so what's happening is there is a bug in the game right now that makes it so these P2P interfaces, which are supposed to stock 4K cells, they can just stop doing that for fun sometimes. And if they jam, you need to just reset them, and they'll work, which is what I just did. How is the LCR a bottleneck? Yeah, good question. Because you need more of them. That's why that's the actual answer. Why is Gragnant a tag? Because yes. Why wouldn't it be? We have more time now than when you left last night. See, what's been happening, CEO, is we've been having this thing where the more I play, the longer it seems to go. Like, the timer is going up 1 minute per minute. Well, it's actually going up a lot more than 1 minute per minute. And it's not doing any going down. Which is a bit scary. Throw shoe? Don't throw shoes at me. If the timer hits something like 200 hours today, I think I just resigned myself to this being the rest of my life. Quality of life update for cable coloring. Should I copy it? What do you mean? I'm in here forever? Yeah. Would 2 LCRs wall shared be 2 LCR chance kissing? I'm not answering that question. Discord? What do you mean Discord? Heh. Good, sir. I don't know what's going on. Afraid of the answer? I'm not talking about it. If timer goes up, it means it works. But if it goes down, it means it works as well. Thoughts? Timer should be counting down. That's how timers work. That's how timers work, right, chat? Wait, what was I supposed to do? I got kind of distracted. I was doing... Oh, we were figuring out fusion crafts. Yeah, okay, so if we need a fusion controller, this is the first thing that we're after. Oh, this thing is annoying. It needs 4 separate renames, and our machine isn't set up to handle that at the moment. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look, let's take a look. What is the channel situation like here? Fine enough, fine enough. Okay. If the channel situation is fine enough, what do we have? We have rename 1, and I guess I can do rename 2 and 3 just here and be okay. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Cool, cool, cool. There'll be a GUI for AE2 coloring tool with middle click. You'll be able to only copy a color that's on a cable. Oh, with specifically the AE2 coloring tool, you mean? That could be cool. That could be cool. Timer is cute, not gonna lie. Timer is cute. I really like how the timer looks. I'm not the biggest fan of how much time there is on the timer, but, you know, that's a part of the deal, right? What were the results on the game auction? We didn't do the game auction yet. I'm waiting to do that one because we have too many things to do first. We'll hold the auction in a few days. I'm not going to do that yet. What's your YouTube account? I can sub. If we do exclamation mark YouTube, should pop up. There you go. Justin's already on it. Thank you, thank you. Right, let me go grab some input buses. Input bus. Yeah, give me... Ooh, actually, do I want to input bus these, or do I want to, crafting input buffer these? Crafting input buffer, I can make these now, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can crib. Chat, I might crib. Thoughts on a little bit of cribbing? Won't go towards time about half 45 pennies. That's so kind of you. Thank you, Jumper. 3 days later, I'll be back to use the Gamba then. See you later, Mr. Cat. Enjoy your whatever it is you're up to. We'll see you for your Gamba. Yeah, I'll make cribs. The dry cribs? Crib was way later. No, this is a dry crib, not a wet crib, so it can't handle fluids. Wait, it takes 4096s? I didn't pay... Oh, okay, no, never mind. We're not making dry cribs. Never mind, never mind. Here's some more pennies now that they're obsolete. Thank you, CEO, as well. Much, much appreciated. What do cribs do? They just work like... It's the combination of an input bus and an interface. That is what they do, but we're just going to use normal input buses because we're poor. Input bus, yep, give me 2 of those. You don't currently need to run, do you, friend? Well, not if I turn you off, you certainly don't. There we go. And now I need some cable anchors. I can definitely spell, by the way. Holy shit, I can't spell. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Don't crash out. Whew. Still don't understand why they made proxies unlocked later. Because no fun allowed, obviously. No fun allowed. Fun is banned in the Greg realm. Okay. And now I need... language? Oh, sorry, my bad. I don't even know what I said. Give me some interfaces. As in 2 of these. 1, 2. Good stuff. Alright, so you need to be... Yeah, so this is the one that's getting the name, so you'll be renamed 2. And you'll be renamed 3. And I'm going to remove the power out of this. Because they don't need to have power on them. This is, like, completely useless as a thing to have. Because I'm never relying on that information anyway. And I'm never fixing it either, so may as well get rid of them now. There we go. You're convinced that while they made the fluid cribs unlock earlier, overall it's a nerf? It is a nerf overall. It is a huge nerf overall. The parallelization of the cribs is what makes them useful. The existence of a crib is not that big of a deal. For the person who wanted crafting input buffer and crafting input proxy, install No Leisure. I have such mixed feelings about No Leisure, honestly. I really do. How do you get the name plate? Mold name, yeah, I need 2 of these. Can I have them? Oh, brilliant. Okay, that was really easy. I thought that would be way more painful. Why was that so simple? Alright. Yeah, I mean, if you're just gonna work. Cribs without buffers are mostly quality of life? What do you mean mostly quality of life? They're mostly useless, no? Like, what are you gonna do with them? A crib without a buffer? I need to grab this thing's name. What is it? Just rename one, no space. Okay, brilliant. That's what we're gonna give to this thing. You can use them, just not parallelize easier. I guess so, yeah. But if I can't parallelize, I'd rather do UA than use that. I know I don't need to rename it. Why don't I need to rename it? I need different names. What would I do rather than renaming it? Rename 2. It doesn't work with subnet? Yeah, I don't quite know what you're talking about. And this one can be rename 3. Cool, cool, cool. You're gonna be cleaning your Gmas? Oh, grandmas? I see, I was like, oh, what? House there and coming back around 6:30. No worries. Enjoy cleaning your grandma's house. Hopefully that goes well for you. You had a thought about the interface mode? Oh, the one where it separates stacks? Fine. Doesn't work in the case of, like, our 36s anyway, but yeah. With the subnetting, I see what you're thinking of, and you're right that it wouldn't work in this case. So you're the rename 2 guy, you're the rename 3 guy. Enjoy. Okay, and now we can do rename 2s and rename 3s on things, which means I should be able to request the Fusion controller. This should be doable. Though I will also need the Fusion coils, won't I? Oh, will I not? Okay. So what are the expensive things that I need here? I need the Fusion thing. I need 16 energy hatches. I need 32 of these, 108 of these, and I need a little bit of... Is that it? And I need this Fusion coil, which is also fine. Okay. Superconducting coils, that's where they get you. Yep. That is exactly it. This iridium neutron reflector, I'm convinced, exists to tilt you. Like, it really, really does. Like, bro, why do you exist? Why are you the way you are? Anyway. Anyway. So much stuff. Indeed, so much stuff. Okay, so let's do this one first. I need some ZPM circuits. I need 3 ZPM any circuits. We'll start off with that one. And then I guess I can encode some of this stuff first. Oh god, if you want to do better superconducting coils, you now need the Nequadrite Universal Insulator foil. Huh. Which needs netherite. Ah, so this is the new stuff. I see. What jetpack am I using to move around so fast? Quantum armor? Is it? No, it's not. I have the advanced nano chestplate. I don't have quantum armor on. It is just this thing. That's what you just finished making. I bet yours was a lot easier to make than mine will be, though, Sophie. Like, so much easier than mine will be? Oh, is this all just stuck in the cutting machine queue? How much do we have stuck in the cutting machine queue? Could make quantum armor now? Yeah, I probably could. I'm not going to, because what's it going to do for me? Absolutely nothing. But I could. I'm going to make Icorium armor instead. What tier is Graviplate? It's locked to EV when you get some tungsten steel. That foil is a bit of an FU. It takes a dehydrator. Does it really? Okay, nice. Isn't that ZPM? What, the quantum armor? What, Icorium armor? No, you can do it in IV. It's more CamQ than Cutter. Cam? Circuit assembly machine? Is it? Oh god, yeah, it is. I hadn't even realized. Yikes, that's a lot of Q. Oh, but we managed to Q skip, I think. Oh, did we get in early? Let's go. Okay, good. We like this a lot. Oh, brilliant. Okay, I'm down for that. So I live in England? I do indeed, yes. I do live in England. This is my home. England is my city, as they say. Please no one say that. Please no one ever say England is my city. I will be sad. And disappointed, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, LUV machine casings should be chill. Right, superconducting coil, this is what I was going to encode. Give me this thing. We're going to be doing at least 4 of them at a time, because otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, and we start our crying here. The London Special, 3 longswords. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. What circuit is this? Oh, circuit 0. Really? Damn. Okay. Okay. There you go, some supercon blocks. What was the second superconductor recipe? What, this one? This is with ZPM wire, which we don't yet have, and it needs a quadria universal insulator, and I assume it just needs that going forward, yep. Which we're gonna make later. This'll come much later. We just love chat, don't we? Yeah. Chat who's trying to hold me hostage? Chat who will hold me hostage indefinitely if they can? Duska's trying to stab as well. See? I'm in danger here. I mean, I always knew. 16 of these? Oh, wow, I can just request that? Alright, fantastic. We'll do that afterwards. Am I running out of water? No, I have plenty. Every 30 seconds, someone gets stabbed in London? Is that a real statistic? Damn. The more I stream, the less in danger I am? What, because I'm staying at home where it's nice and safe and cozy? Oh, how long do these take to craft? Let's go see. Okay, you're the fast ones. 80 seconds? Ew, man. What, I have to be patient now? Chat, what is this patience game I'm being forced to play? I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. Have a ponder on cows. I've been intentionally not doing it, TBBT. I have had a ponder, and I do want to set them up. The reason I haven't is A, I don't know where I want to put them yet, and B, I want to build them with... Well, actually, no, it's just that. I just don't know where I want to put them. Once I figure that out, I can do them. They'll have to go somewhere close to the auto-crafting area, so I imagine what will happen is it'll go somewhere like this. The only expensive part is the imprints. Yeah, even that, it's all fine. It's inexpensive enough that we don't worry, but now I'm dying to the wither effect. Thank you, game. I love warp. Anywho. How many centimeters in a US foot? Dude, I have no idea. I don't speak freedom. This could be a giant-ass cow platform, but, like, that's so ugly. Why didn't I pure tear? Because I forgot. How do you pure tear again? Where is it? Is it a coins quest? Where do you buy the pure tear? Because I am getting annoyed enough at this that I'll just do one now. And then I can do a second one with 2 just pure tear if I really need to. Is it this? No, this is an impure tear? Where's the pure one? In the middle magic page? What, this one? Purge your warp? Ah, there it is. Okay. I'm just blind. Okay, so this needs... It needs so much stuff. Ew. Like, it's not expensive, but it needs so much stuff. Do we even have any ender shards? I'd have to get ender shards to do this, which is EECing an enderman in the end. I mean, I guess technically you can craft them if you want to. Ender shard comb would be the route I would want to go down, but, like, ask me how much I want to do bee breeding right now. Hey, wait, chat, I've just realized. If I just don't do this, I don't have to worry. Easy. Easiest solution to all my problems. Just don't do it. Alright, give me those any circuits. Actually, why aren't you giving me those any circuits? Oh, because you're off. That's my bad. Alright, give me all of these any's, and we're going to do useful things with them. Am I going to try Bedrock soon? No, I will probably never play Bedrock. I have no reason to, right? Because I already play this. Wait till the Wither can spawn before using it? Exactly, that's what makes it fun. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. Okay, we can do the Fusion Controller now, yeah? This should be good. Oh, my headphones are dying. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Wait, it's 1 p.m. How long have I been live? Oh my god, I've already been here like 3 hours? Wait, there's no way I've been here 3 hours already. 2.5? That's a lot of hours, chat. I might need to go get some lunch soon. Maybe I grab some lunch while we switch games. That's probably the way to go. The timer hasn't gone down. It's gone up 10 hours. I've been here 2.5 hours and it's gone up 10 hours since when I started. Time flies when GTNH. It really does. Right, so you'll be rename 1, and then I need rename 2. That can go there. There we go, there we go. Pythos, thank you for making sure it never goes down ever again as well. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Pythos. My goodness, what time is it in the UK? It's about 1 p.m. 2 minutes before 1 p.m. Do Prime subs advance the timer? They do. They count the same as a normal sub, yeah. They count the same as a tier 1. So all the primes we got yesterday with front page stuff, that worked. Oh, chat, I have something fun I wanted to show you guys, by the way. Which is kind of insane. A screenshot that I took. I think you guys will enjoy this, so I'll pull it up. Give me a second to get this in, though. And then I'll show you. Actually, no, let me hold on to it. Let me hold on to it. Let me pull up the Discord. You guys will like this. I posted it in general, so I assume a fair few of you have already seen it, but... here it is. If you're curious about what the front page did, this is what happened. These were the stats from yesterday's stream. Scarred Red, thank you so much for the Prime. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. You sent me a DM of your power. I saw it, Looney Boy. I didn't respond, but I did see it. That's awesome. Yeah, it is insane. And my favorite part is reading these numbers that are, like, plus from last stream. Like, yes, you are right. Plus literally all of it. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. Plus 100%? Yeah, basically. Basically. The unique viewers is nutty. It is. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because if you think about, like, how many people open Twitch front page, it adds up. From one band to a lot. Yeah, I mean, like, if you find out that someone is really young, like, younger than 13, they are going to get banned because TOS and stuff. So, you know. 10 out of 10 would defo front page again. Yeah, please, no, get me back on. How do I get there? I wasn't even first slot front page. I wouldn't have expected that I would be. But yeah, here we are. This was crazy. Crazy numbers. Sad you don't have Discord. Oh, that's okay. Eventually, when Discord you can get on here. Right, back to the Greg we go. I will be putting this away. Yeah, let's take a look. Time for YouTube to step up. What, and like, what, do a front page as well? Cats, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Oh, do I have all of these rename recipes in yet? I don't think I do, right? Let's do that as well. I'm gonna need this any ZPM circuit. We'll grab you there. So that's gonna make me rename 3. It's gonna make me rename 2. And it's gonna make me rename 1. These rename recipes are so ridiculous, the fact that they have to exist, but they do. So we live with it, right? That's all we can do. I'll complain, obviously. Like, if I'm not complaining, am I even having fun? No. So I'll do all the complaining. But yeah, they need to happen. It's okay, though, because you can still yap with us here. True. True. Enemy has Disco Nunu and they didn't dodge. Free win. Very nice. How close are you to Diamond Legend? You seem like you're pretty close if you're aiming to finish. Finish there. 90 LP. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. Then yeah, you're basically there. What is the scan, by the way, for this thing? 1 Supercon LUV wire? Really? Okay. Give me a Supercon LUV wire then. We'll get that scanned for this thing to run. Also, is my scanner good enough for this? Yeah, thank God it is. Cool. That will be 2 minutes. Disco Nunu, he's playing League of Legends. He's playing League of Legends. Ignore him. Just completely disregard all the words that are coming out of him. Do not encourage the man. We've already lost him. It's done. It's all about damage mitigation now. Oh, also, how are these things coming along? Oh, we're crafting them. Oh, brilliant. Wow, okay. I wasn't expecting to get that done today. You know it's League, but you're wondering what Disco Nunu was? Oh, that's just the enemy team intentionally dying over and over again on a champion called Nunu. They're trying to lose intentionally. Had lunch, what did you miss? Not too much, not too much. We've just got our power situation nearly sorted. And then we're working on getting fusion stuff crafted as well. So we're getting there. Why are we talking about Disco Nunu? Legend is playing and he has a Disco Nunu on the enemy team, apparently. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look. So, waiting on one of these, waiting on this guy. As soon as I have this, I guess I'll just go start off by upgrading this capacitor. How do I want to do this? Matter Manipulator, probably? Yeah, Matter Manipulator, definitely. So let's grab the Matter Manip out. There it is. So what does middle click do again? It's block to replace with, right? Yeah, okay, brilliant. Give me those LUV capacitors, chat, it's about to happen. You're about to see a massive improvement in the base. Is this a quest? It is as well. Perfect. Glass tier, it doesn't matter. You can do glass tier -2, I think, for the LSC. Let me check, though. LUV, where is the LSC? LSC. Yeah, you can do... I think it's -2. It says it somewhere. I can't remember. Okay, can it stop nauseating me, though? Like, please? LSC is any glass and lasers need UV. Oh, really? That's new, then. That it didn't used to work like that? That's definitely new. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's do this. I think I managed to get that quickly enough. Alright, chat, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Pretty sure it needs glass tier. Even before, it wasn't proper glass tier, so EV didn't just run on EV. With EV glass, you could use better than EV capacitors, which is what we currently have. And now we're doing this. Middle click on Matter Manipulator's pick block like creative mode. It is, yes. But on exchange mode, it works a tad differently. Help, ads. I'm sorry, there's not much I can do. It's out of my hands. They are mandatory ads that we must run. So, chat, we are going from 5 billion EU per tick, 5.5 billion EU per tick, to, let's take a look. Let's see. A casual 54 billion EU per tick. Easy. Easy peasy. So we can do this now. Set the power low and high. I will. We'll go 95% again. There we go. And the power low can just stay at 100 million. Do I want it to stay at 100 million? No, add a 0. Let's go for 1 billion. Let's not drop below 1 billion EU per tick. 1 billion is nothing. So yeah, perfect. 5%? Whatever 1 billion is should do. But yeah, we could also do 5% if we wanted to. If you guys want to see 5%, we'll do 5% just for the sake of them being consistent. 2.7 billion? Sure. That is pretty good for me. Right, there we go. And now, we're going to have even more power. Because more power make more happy, as we all know. When is the Lapatron multi? EV. You can unlock it in EV. Good, good, good. What are the plans for today? Camelox, hello. We are just fixing up a few things on 3TP, which we're basically done with. And once I request a few more crafts, we're going to hop off. And we're going to do... Oh, there's... Tot on YouTube is saying it's capacitor tier -3 for glass. There you go. That is the answer then. -3. Once we're done with 3TP, I'm going to move on to going downstairs and getting some lunch. Once I've got lunch, we're going to play Expedition 33 for a whole bunch. Actually, are we? No, let's do Nintendo Switch first. And then after Nintendo Switch, we will then do Expedition 33. I really, really, really want to play Zelda, which I've never played before. So I'm quite excited for this. My first ever Zelda run. And then we move on to Expedition 33, and then we'll go from there. Why is everything EV locked? Because the game doesn't even really start until EV, in my opinion. That is why everything is EV locked. Okay, so can I request the Fusion Controller? Fusion Controller... Oh, did I do the pattern right? I need to check. No Mario. Not today, no. Zelda, which one? Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is the one I want to play. Okay, there's the renames. Okay, we're missing a couple of little bits. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You love Breath of the Wild? Yeah, it'll be my first playthrough. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be a lot of good fun. So this needs a Supercon coil, 2 of these. This isn't too bad, right? Yeah, no, this is completely fine. Alright. Do I want to make more than one of these at once? What are you used in, other than here? I know it's used in other stuff, I just can't remember what. Not too much, actually, it seems. Or is it used in multi-block structures? It's used in structures? Okay, well, I'm only going to do one for now. We can always multiply the pattern later. I've been wondering for a bit, is it not better to have power run every time it gets below, like, 70, unless you have a power source that benefits from longer runtime, giving you an actual battery buffer for power spikes and not just an RS latch? I guess you would, yeah. They wouldn't flicker between 70 and, like, 95. You could. You could always just keep them, like, reasonably topped up. Why not? There's no reason to let it drop so low. Because, yeah, you're right in saying, like, we don't have, what do you call it? Like... Oh, I'm trying to think of the name of the thing. We don't have, like, benzene spool up or, like, you know, diesel spool up, so you're not wrong. Gas turbines do make sense, but in this case, yeah. You had a lot of mods on it, so it looked glorious on a 1440p ultra-wide. Oh, I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. Warm-up time? Yeah, as in, like, turbines take time before they start making their, like, full power. Right, okay, if this is good... Oh, I really don't want to make only one of these at once. It feels wrong. But I will. Just for now. Yeah, Circuit Zero this thing. Cool, cool, cool. GTNH feels like a big love-hate relationship for you? Why? What are you disliking about it? I've never felt the... Well, I have. It was Eye of Harmony. That's when it did it for me. Where I was like, why am I playing this game? It is a complete waste of my time. But that was the only time I ever felt it. Okay, let's do that. I can now get Scenarium. I can now get the Scenarium Buzz, that's true. And I will. Because I know I'm going to need it soon. Bending Machine, Circuit 9, cool, cool, cool. You wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but you bounced off it. You prefer Link's Awakening and Echoes of the Wisdom. So I've never actually played a Zelda game. And I've heard very, very, very good things about Breath of the Wild. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Quite a lot, actually. Right, can I now have one of these? Yes, if I wasn't missing a... What is this? Molten Trinium? Okay. Can I molten the ingot? I can. Cool, cool, cool. Pretty sure you use tons of Scenarium and ZPM. Yeah, I will do the B, don't worry. There is no other sensible way, in my opinion. So the B is definitely my answer. Okay, I'll just try this Circuit 2 recipe and see if it works. Do I want to multiply it much further? Not really, because it already takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots. Multiply it would take less than 14, because some of these would stack up. I'll multiply it once. Make 2 at once of these. Yeah, and you're a Circuit 2 recipe? Alright, brilliant. Cool, cool, cool. Is Cenarium Fusion good? You can fuse it, but there's no reason to when you can do it with bees for a lot easier. It's the same answer as always when it comes to bees. If you can buzz buzz, buzz buzz is usually the right answer. It just works better than everything else. Okay, now that I've done this, can I have the fusion controller? I can if I had why do I not have trinium? I do have trinium, I just don't... I've never smelted it before? Really? Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's fix that up as well, then. You, sir, will go on and be 256. And as will you. Brilliant. And that is our last Circuit 11 EBF before I have to fix the EBF. So I'm hoping I don't have to add any more things to this for now, and I can get away with starting this craft and logging off. Alright, there's my fusion control computer. It is coming. There we go. And now, 32 of these, which I think we can do as well. Cool, cool, cool. I would like 108 of these, by which I mean 128 should be fine. Then I want 16 of these. This is a will take forever level of craft, so we can definitely log off now. Satisfied that we've started a good thing ready to go. Yeah, I'm pleased. I'm actually very pleased. Cool, good stuff. And I hope this thing manages to stay unjammed. Let me just give it a quick refresh now. And we'll walk away from it. Cool. There we go, chat. Unless base power fails. It shouldn't. Base power fail I've fixed for now. Because I know the reason it happened yesterday, and I've gotten rid of that reason, so it would be weird if it just power failed for fun again. And we have all of our like backup rods ready to go as well, so we're definitely going to be okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to be fine. Chat, this pack is holding me hostage. It happens to the best of us, Jumper. It happens to the best of us. Don't worry about it. Okay, well, chat. It is time. It is time to log off, okay, of the GTNH for today. So, if you guys are VOD watchers, this is where your VOD is about to end. We have done much Greg today. Well, we haven't done that much Greg, but we fixed power, which is a pretty big deal to do, and I'm pretty happy with that. So, we will wrap up 3TP here for today, and we'll move on to the stream part. You know, the actual stream good stuff. We'll be starting with Zelda, which I'm, as I say, really, really, really excited for. So, yeah, let me go pop over and stop the recording. Let me find the stop recording button. Zelda, yep, we're getting some Zelda.